Thank you for viewing this webinar, which will discuss getting started with Geneticist Assistant. In this webinar, we'll cover importing external references, creating panels, and submitting a run. The first time you open Geneticist Assistant, you are prompted to download references. Click Download to begin downloading now, or click Skip to open Geneticist Assistant first without downloading. References must be downloaded before submitting data. In the reference download window, you can select the external databases you wish to download. Once selected, the Update Size column will indicate the amount of space required for the database. Select the databases you wish to include and click Update to begin downloading. The process can take several hours depending on the databases selected and the speed of your network. Data is always imported to Geneticist Assistant relative to a panel. The panel defines the regions of interest based on a bed file. To import your first panel, click Panels and then Manage Panels. In the Manage Panels dialog that opens, select Import from Panel File. Then click the Browser button to browse to and select a bed file for your panel. A bed file builder tool is also available if you need to create a new bed file. Next, enter a name for your panel. Click Import Panel to load the panel regions. If needed, you can click Update QC Threshold to change the quality control thresholds for flagging panel regions as passed or failed. Enter the appropriate thresholds for percent covered, average coverage, and minimum coverage. Then click OK to save. Finally, click OK to add the panel. To submit your data to Geneticist Assistant, go to File, New Run. In the New Run dialog, enter a name for the run. Select the chemistry. You can leave the value as default or click New to add a new custom term for chemistry. Similarly, you can leave the instrument set to default or click New to add your own custom term. The reference should always be set to Human 37. Select the appropriate panel. The remaining settings can often be left as the defaults. For this webinar, we won't go into detail on the optional settings for the sake of time. Click Select Variant and/or Coverage and/or Copy Number Variant files. The minimum requirements for loading a sample is a VCF file. You can optionally include a BAM file as well, which provides additional information regarding the coverage of the panel regions, or a GVF format file to import copy number calls. You can select multiple files with matching file names at once. In this case, we'll select a BAM and a VCF file for each sample. The sample files loaded are listed at the bottom. Any settings can be changed on a per sample basis as needed, and additional files can also be added for each sample as needed. Click OK to submit the data. Submission progress is shown on the Current Jobs tab. Once completed, the new run is listed on the Runs tab. This concludes our discussion of getting started with Geneticist Assistant. Thank you for viewing this webinar. If you have any questions, please contact us at tech_support@softgenetics.com.